So here we go. When you look to change the 17-10 win last week, changed our season. We're 6-5. We beat a huge team. Obviously, I think the Giants are actually no, they're on AP. They just beat the Saints and continue their undefeated record. But we're 7-5. Obviously, Texans incredible. They're done. Raiders aren't. The Steelers are. These are like the last two teams. Obviously, I think you got the Jets. Some hella good teams. Right now, we're on the outside looking in. Right now, the wild card is the Cowboys are beating us in the wild card rankings. It'll be Giants, Packers, Niners, Buccaneers, and then I guess we are in the wild card barely though. Now keep in mind that we will not face the Cowboys again, so I mean, beating Eagles here would be huge. So I think we've played them before because they have this guy named Illicit Player, so we should be in a very good game. Sorry, I don't mean to do that, but my ears, I keep popping it back and forth. So here we go. Darius, guys. Obviously, I think that one thing I've always done when I do franchise, I always have a elite running back. Like I think Marlon Mack, elite. Darius Gaius has to become elite. He's on a contract season. I don't see us trading him away. What would we do with him, right? I think he's a phenomenal player. So he will stay on the team for now. Jordan Reed, 28 catches, 310 yards, 2 touchdowns, obviously. As coming off a huge win, Shane Buechele will continue the start on damn near 500 season. You've got to start thinking about who you want to start, who should, get playing time, and I just didn't think that Haskins was getting it done anymore, and I would have given it another shot, but obviously it works out. Is first down, it's picked off by Dylan Moses, touchdown. He's been in the NFL for 2 years. This is his second year. Last year he was a rookie. And the season's not even over, and he has 20 picks. That's how some people can do a lot. Obviously, I think the record's 14 in a season? Question mark, maybe? Yeah, I think we're closing in on that. As we've had some close games with the Giants, so how things go is going to be crucial in these upcoming games. As Carson Wentz's first play, pick 6, and now we'll come out with 3 down tight ends, and he's gonna run it to elusive player, and it'll be 17 yards for him. It'll be a 17-yard game. Just like that, Dylan Moses is out of the zone, so all that is gone. He's gonna throw, looking anywhere at all. It's caught. And it's a first down out at the 20 for Zach Ertz. Dylan Moses couldn't get there, trying to bring somebody else. 5,000 career receiving yards for Zach Ertz. He adds to his stats there, as this will be Carson Wentz is heating up right now. Wentz is going to hit number 10, which is not Deshaun Jackson, actually. And it'll be Adam Humphries for a gain of 5. They're going to hand it off. And, oh, what a huge hit by Landon Collins. But this dude's been a menace so far. For the bad record that Philadelphia has, their offense is coming out explosive. It's the second drive. First drive, terrible. Might be seeing the boot sooner or later. You never know. 7-0. You've got to be ready for the run. I think that's what you do. You got to keep this man out of the end zone. Second and goal at the 5. They're not scared to run it, and they're not scared to throw it either at him. Humphries his end. Moses can't keep him out. Philadelphia scores. And you know, this is one thing that this will make Washington Redskins fans riot. If you lose to a Philadelphia Eagles team that, you know, is having a drought like the Browns, the Browns, you know, obviously, you know, had that long drought until they started winning games. I think this sounds the same thing as that'll be Bryce Love, who, you know, could be seeing more reps. Obviously, I think we've got a great running back core right now. Darius Geis is a dog, and when he's not being a dog, we got somebody else. Justin Ross has got his thing finally showing, and he's got superstar development, or superstar development. So not superstar X Factor, but superstar development nonetheless. I don't know his ability, yeah, but you know, so we go Shane Bushele. Brings a hand off. It's first down, second down, fake to Geis. Look on Lee, 29 yards, first down. And Bushele looking to take to the air one more time, incomplete. Hitting on the throw, nothing open. Not what you would want the scenario to be when you're throwing it, but you know, you didn't really have a lot of options. Shea Bushele on 2nd and 10. Gonna come out throwing. Bushele's gonna run. Shea Bushele trying to get to the edge. A pickup of 10, but a yard shy, inches shy. And it won't be a first down. So Bushele gonna run a stretch. Darius Geis has the first down and more. Geis down to the 7, first down and goal. You know, right there they were trying to run a stretch. I think they knew they were gonna be ready for the run up the middle. They went for a stretch. It's a nice play call. And so far, Shane Bushele is looking good as a quarterback. As the blocks are on the outside, Geis trying to get something, and he mustards a yard. You know, a lot of running outside just to get a yard. You know, that's something that does suck. Is Bushele gonna give it to Geis? Geis nowhere to go. A gain of 1. 4 rushes, 31 yards on the day. 3rd and goal. As this will be Tevin Coleman gonna enter the game. As Bushele takes the snap. Bushele looking. There's an opening, and he's gonna slide in for the touchdown. Redskins. What a beautiful drive for Darius Geis and Shane Bushele. I think he had 1 completion. I think he's 1 for 2. He had 1 completion to Chris Conley. Or no, 2 completions. He had only 1. Darius Geis had 2 rushes for good yardage. Got stuffed. He comes out there, runs it in for the end zone. 14-7. And they've got the lead over the Philadelphia Eagles, who they've got to keep the lead against, because obviously everybody knows they're going to go back for this one. 1st and 10. They're going to run a stretch play and a huge play. The first time that they stopped this man tonight. He is 0. Yeah, they'll tell you he's had his way tonight. Right there, though, what didn't have his way. 2nd and 10. Carson Wentz. Not gonna stop from handing it off to him, but it's gonna be a battle. You know, you've got one of the greatest running backs in the league, and then you've got one of the greatest linebackers in the league, Dylan Moses. You know, and when Dylan Moses makes a huge tackle, you know, that stops him there, that's incredible. As that's gonna be a tackle by Ionidis, who shouldn't be in the backfield, and it'll be a first out. So, you know, an interesting 2nd and 10 run works out. A 3rd and 5 run works out. So, you know, I imagine they're going to do it on that. They're going to do it on 1st and 10 as Carson Wentz going to send somebody in motion. And that's going to be another stop. Again, maybe 2. He only has 500 yards in the season. Thought he had more, to be honest. Only 506 touchdowns, but he's their, you know, he's their running back of the future as 2nd and 9. looking, and it's picked by Richie Grant. Richie Grant up to his feet, but only getting like 2 yards. And Carson Wentz continues to throw turnovers to this team. Not what you want to do. As Shane Bushele takes the snap, looking, gonna go underneath to Jordan Reed. And Jordan Reed had a hell of a start to this season. Doesn't seem like he's got a lot going on the past couple weeks. So 2nd and 6. Shane Bushele takes the snap. Bushele looking. Oh! It's tipped and picked. Not enough mustard on it. Malcolm Jenkins gets it. Shane Bushele gives it right back. And that's the thing. They got their defenses. Defense wins games, and that's what that's for them is. Taking the snap, looking for Alshon Jeffrey. He's got him for a gain of 5. Richie Grant all over it though. Yeah, he had a great pick. You know, I mean that's something you can't take away from him. Gonna throw this one down the field, and it's a dead-eye pass, dude. But it's just you're not gonna lay out your body when Dylan Moses is coming. You know, right there. I think he was too worried about go up and get it passed right there rather than standing behind him getting a pick. And it was a smart play as that's picked. And Dylan Moses, the 3rd pick of the first half, 2 for him, and 2 for 2. 2 picks, 2 touchdowns. The Washington Redskins, we talked about how their defense has been great. The games today struggle against good teams, obviously. But most importantly, good teams that have an explosive offense. Because, I mean, if they have an explosive offense, if they can score on this defense, then their coaching staff has to be at least good enough to, stop this team from putting up points. Or, they don't have one of the worst offenses in the NFL, arguably. As that's a tall-ass guy. But 24 going to take it out to the 28. As they'll have Dylan Moses get another one as Wentz going to hand this one off, and that might be in the backfield, and it will be. Loss of a yard, Dylan Moses. Also 2 yards. All over it. So far, it's working out. Carson Wentz takes the snap. Wentz. Oh, it's a fumble! It's picked up by Richie Grant. Landon Collins laid the hit stick. Laid him with the boomstick, and it's a fumble. And Shane Bushele and the offense come back out to make a play. And it's Chris Conley going backwards. And you think about this. This is crazy. They have 4 turnovers in this game. They just can't have, these, terrible drives. They've got to, cap off with good drives. That's what's killing them is. They may look at that field goal here. Sidney Jones for Philadelphia on a knee with an injury. Never want to see an injury on any team, but we'll see. It's 3rd and 12. The Colts have the ball. Chris Conley has it, has the speed of the outside down at the die 15. He was pretty promising in Jacksonville. I think it's one of his greatest seasons he's had. Quarterback controversy. He's excelled. Be a top receiver. As this is Darius Geis up at the gut. A gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Shane Bushele has so far been very good on this drive, and he's going to continue it with Darius Geis. Geis up the right field. He is a hard runner. That's what they love about him. And he's down at a 3rd and 1. Bushele going to give it to him. Darius Geis going to go up, and he's got it. And he may have gotten more. I think it was a game playing call. He gets that. He looks and he goes up. He tries to take it over the fence. What a play is Bushele. Gonna pull it for a pass, quick throw, and it's caught. Justin Ross on a quick hitch turnaround. Scores a touchdown in Philly. 28 to 7. And it could be 35 to 7 if you think about it. They don't throw that. If we don't throw that pick, but 2 touchdowns for the offense, 2 for the die defense and they get the ball at half. I mean, the Redskins got to start doing something, dude. I mean, this game's getting out of hand. That'll be Marshall. Taking him down 28 to Sevion. Dylan Mosias. Carson Wentz. Wentz gonna hand this one off, and he's off to the races. Caught by Richie Grant, and Gary Allen Conley throws him out of bounds. 68 yards. You know, against a team that normally doesn't allow a lot of or huge rushers. I think Saquon was the only guy that was successful this year against him. As Wentz, runner center. One of his receivers in motion. It's going to be a handoff, and it's going to be Landon Collins laying the boomstick again. Trevor Williams on it, and that's the second fumble of the day. Oh, man. It is starting to become a manslaughter here in Philadelphia. They're getting pounded in. As Bushaley has a guy, Fletcher Cox has his number sack. And that's the first sack today, I do believe, as that will make it 2nd and 21. So Bushaley on 2nd and 21 is going to hand it off, and for a bad play call, it turns into a good one. A lot of yards for guys, 56 on the day, 3rd and 6. So he makes it a very manageable 3rd down here. Bushaley sends Conley in motion. Conley looking. He's got him, and he gets sacked. Brandon Graham. The Eagles come up clutch. Their defensive line looking to change the momentum to maneuver away the Washington Redskins team, as they know what they want when they want. As Tress Way, you know, a punter for the ages, he gets it off. He's looking for a good bounce, and he's gonna get one at the Sedavion. Up by 21, 28-7. You know, you've got to assume that you know, Carson Wentz has got to get something going on. Let us drive. Wentz, huge pass to the sideline down at the 22, and that is King of Whiteside. The huge catch. And, you know, they've got to go 93 yards. If they can do that, you know, their offense, you know, you gotta put some faith in their offense. As that's gonna be in the backfield, out of bounds to their running back. 2nd, 10. 10, looking preferably deep, and it's caught by Humphries down to that 35 in field goal range. Wentz has 3 picks, 2 fumbles from the running back, but for 6 and 11, he is playing incredible this drive. He's putting the team on his back and back in the game. As here we go, looking to throw. That's Dylan Moses. Gonna stand Adam Humphries straight up. As what a fucking game for him. I mean, 10 points in the first half. You know, fantasy owners, you know, against a team you wouldn't expect him to do really good against, a really good defense. He plays pretty well. As here, and Colin may be able to jump that one. It'll be 3rd and inches. For you, gotta be ready to make a play here. Nickel play in the middle of the field. Wentz isn't gonna hand it off. Wentz is gonna throw a pick, and it's picked up by Nick. Nick has the sideline. He's got a block. He's down the field, but he's outran by the running back. Ertz was there too, at the 23, but he does what he needs to. Gets the offense in a position. Nick makes a play. Shane Bushaley takes the snap, gonna go deep to Justin Ross. Back at the end zone, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Bushaley takes the snap, quick throw. That's Paul Richardson. Who will be short, 3rd and inches. Bushaley gonna hand it off to Geis. And Geis has the first down, and the Redskins will call a timeout. Hooks that this one over. Up 28 to 7. It's been working out. Everything they've done has worked out today. Bushaley takes the snap. Looking. firing. And he's short, down at the 1. The Redskins are going to call a hurry up. They're not going to worry about the time. They're going to call a hurry up. Bushele looking to throw. He's going to go to Reed. Timeout. 2 seconds left. Third and goal. I think they wanted to waste the time. You think they have time for a throw? At the 1-yard line. Bushele going to send Geis out. Snap, quick throw to Geis, and Geis gets it. And you know that that play becomes really good because he doesn't catch that's half. They took the gamble and they get away with it. And that's a great play by Geis. Bushele threw a dart. That has to be a dart, especially. Knowing that, it's going to be a dart, he catches it because he's got to get that in with time off. If he snap throw, he's throwing it right at you. It's a you or nobody. And it's hitting the ground, and you know what? It was a great play. As we come in the second half, Redskins are still moving. They are still thriving offensively as Darius Geis, 63 yards on the day. Looking to have a 100-yard game today, It's too early to count him out, especially with Darius Geis when he's going to get all these carries in the second half. And when he's going to break ones like that, 80 yards for Darius Geis on the day, You ask people if he's going to get a 100-yard day, fantasy owners will tell you, yeah. This man's a guy, especially when you're up 35-7. You're not going to look to pass it as much. I mean, I'm kind of surprised it came out at half, with the game plan to run out. I'm not surprised, but I still expected, one more drive, a put away drive right here. You come out slinging, you try to score here, and this game will definitely be put away. You try things out, considering your offense hasn't been getting going. They showed why this team is not very successful. Early on, 7-7. It's been a 28 on unanswered points as Tevin Coleman enters the game on 3rd and 2. Tevin Coleman. Down the field, Tevin Coleman down the sideline, 21 yards, and Tevin Coleman has made his statement about being starting running back, and he could eventually be, he's an incredible running back, and he showed it this year when Darius Geis, the games that it just seemed he couldn't get it going. He really helped out the. It really helped out the running game as this will be a throw. Looking for Jordan Reed. Bushele might have thrown a pick 6 and he has. Philly. 79-yard pick 6. They're back in it. 14-35. Not what you were wanting from the Washington Redskins. 35-14. As they didn't sign Jake Elliott was kind of weird. Dustin Hopkins seems to be the new kicker as Philly's going to kick this one off. This will be Bryce Love going to let it go. And Tail take it back. Only down 21 now. Philly, what do you think they do here? What do you think they calm this game down? Yeah. You think they calm this game down or what it is? It's a play action and he's going deep. Chris Conley, a bullet, a dime from Shane Bushele. Shane Bushele, and user error mostly. I don't think he's played terrible today. As obviously, they came out of this one, have the Redskins on their toes to open the run game. Considering they're coming out. Listen, we throwing a pick. We're not scared to keep throwing it as. But that rush right there, Darius Geis has hit 100 yards today. Incredible game for him on the day as Darius Geis is going to run it right up to the gut. And, he might be going to a different team next year, especially how he's played this year as 2nd and 1. This is gonna be Tevin Coleman down the field. And 2 rushes. That one, he's 1 for 21, and then the second one for 14. The dude can run. I mean, let's be honest. You know, he might be a favorite to start for this team. Is Boucher gonna pull it? He's looking for the end zone. He's got it. Chris Conley extends it. Tie 42. Three of their touchdowns have been or 4 of their touchdowns have been offensively, 2 of them defensively. 42-14. You know, they take those 2 touchdowns out. It's a 28-14 game. It was a lot closer without thus defense. 24 seems to be a menace, dude. I really feel like we need to get this guy. I gotta figure out who he is after the game. Nonetheless, you know, what is Carson Wentz made him over the game? You know, they're definitely gonna come out running this. I'd say this goes to the running back. It will be, and he makes a decent run. But they're gonna try to get him over 100, and you know, try to stick in the last game. If any comebacks coming, you know, they can't. Carson Wentz just can't throw any more picks. You know, as you know, they're probably gonna let him throw it after that. That's gonna go nowhere. Third and shy. And they're gonna go play action, and it's gonna be incomplete. 8 for 15 for Carson Wentz, down 42-14. They're gonna punt it. I don't think they want to, you know, give it to him at the 35. Let Washington take the lead. You know, Shane Buechele has shown that, you know, he can't score every drive, as Bryce Love's gonna take this one out of the back of the end zone. Bryce Love is gonna take it 100+ yards to the house on a punt return. 103-yard turn on the boosters, huge spin move, and down the sideline. The 3rd-string running back. 49-14. They probably should have went for it. Huge gain in game for that one, as that makes it sit at a 35-point game. 5 touchdowns. Washington, they needed this. Sitting at a 5-5 record, you know. Outside of the playoffs, looking in at 6-5. If they can continue to win 7-5 here, 8-5 there, you know, they're looking back at a playoff game. They're looking back at a playoff spot, back at a playoff potential, as obviously I think the Giants have already clinched the division, but none of the last, you know. Well, they won the Super Bowl. I mean, they might still get the, you know, top seed, as Carson Wentz gonna give it back to the running back, who, you know, they've been struggling to stop today. He's a menace. We told you, you know, he's a hard guy to stop. As this will be Carson Wentz gonna give it to him, and Dylan Moses makes him pay. 3rd and 10. What a huge hit by Dylan Moses, and that will go nowhere. No yardage for him, as that'll be Zach Ertz for the 1st down. Wentz looking for 150 yards, 10 for 17, a touchdown, and 4 picks. Hasn't really helped much today. That's Garyon Conley gonna force him out of bounds. That'll be a catch for Flores. You know, they're kind of playing off, you know, letting them dink and dunk down the field at their own will, as that's gonna be caught. Huge play, actually. I don't know who that was. 3rd and 3. Carson Wentz needs a first down. Wentz gonna go to Ertz, who will have the first down. Will put Carson Wentz over 150 50 yards on the day, and he's had a great game himself. Huge game as that's gonna be a pick. And Dylan Moses continues the manslaughter. 3 picks for him on the day. It's 13 pick of the season, 1 shy of the record. And you know, for a 6-5 team, you know, you gotta wonder how, because of how good they have been. It's 1st and 10. The ball's gonna go to their running back, and a yard for Darius Geis. You know, there's a guy that's gonna take the workload now. I mean, especially 4th quarter, up 35. You can't be surprised about who's getting the ball. I mean, total offense 27th in the NFL. That showed how bad we were. 400 yards today. You know, they had to get going sooner or later, and finally they get going as 3rd and 2. That'll become a 4th and 2. And you know, we're not gonna write up the score. We're not gonna be one of those guys. Tressway, punt it away. Boomer. Damn it, I expected to go with that. That far. 49-14. Washington has the lead. First down. As that is going to be caught by the running back. Oh! He's lucky he held on to that one. He got smacked. Almost gave Landon Collins his 3rd one of the day. It's 1st and 10. Carson Wentz not wanting to throw number 6, obviously. He doesn't have a number 6 on the agenda. Montez Sweat sniffs him out. And, you know, I think Montez Sweat's one of those guys that you've got to replace. You know, they can't have the man playing O-line, you know. I don't think they can have this, or O-line, D-line. I think this guy can move down and he's quick enough to where he can play linebacker. I think that's one thing that, you know, they'll find out early on is that's going to be caught by Wentz, and it'll be a 2nd and 7. Zach Ertz is in the zone. Ertz isn't going to get it. It's going to go to Arcego Whiteside, who damn near got picked by Dylan Moses. And it sucked that they gave him his 3rd. That is Carson Wentz, and you know, the offense are just getting yards now. I mean, 2 minutes to go, down 35, you know. Yes, Wentz looking at that throw, incomplete. And it'll be 2nd and 10. So the pass is not targeted. So they go to him, you know, want to keep his X factor. It'll be a 3rd and 6. 200 yards for Carson Wentz. However, only 1 touchdown to his 5 picks. You know, Jameis Winston's always been, you know, high yards, high touchdowns, high picks. And that's going to be number 4 for Dylan Moses. And this touchdown right here is going to be number 3 of the game. I mean, we've killed the CPU before, but dude, the Eagles, man, our team was just, it was just a matter of time before our team did anything. 56 died 4 times. Incredible. 56 dive 40 here we go. 42 points. Divide these teams up. That's incredible, you know. It's a lot of points to divide two teams. As 2nd and 4, Carson Wentz gonna go 5 wide. Obviously, I mean he's thrown after that pick. I don't think he actually cares. It's great. Delpit went up for it. Obviously, a great throw. 6 picks for Carson Wentz on the day. You know, we'll see what he does here. As this is gonna be thrown and picked off by Cole Holcomb for the 7th pick of the day and a 4th defensive touchdown of the day. 62. Now 6-3, 49-point game in Philly with a minute and 6 to go. And you gotta think that, you know, Carson Wentz, you've got to give up on him. 7 picks and not benched. That's crazy to me. So, that's gonna be in the backfield. You know, 75 yards are enough since 11. You know, they have kept that man in check. So that's what they did. They kept him over 100, which is incredible. As this is gonna be over them, and that's a huge catch and grab by Adam Humphries. And Adam Humphries had a day. Only a little bit under 100, damn near 100 yards receiving. You know, he's had a career of a day today. As that's gonna be a little bit under 100, or first down, 2nd and inches. Time continues. Tick. That's gonna go down. 15 seconds to go. Hurry up for Carson Wentz. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It gets it down to the line. 4. 283 yards for him, but 7 INTs. 7 interceptions. I think we threw 2. We were 3 for 2. Shane Buechele had a great game finally. Yards, 92 for him, 35 for Coleman, 117 for Darius Guice, 215 in a tutty. Receiving, you know, Conley, 93 and a touchdown. Richardson had 10. I mean, we didn't really throw for that much besides Conley. He had all our passes. We had 2 sacks. Defensively, 12 total tackles for Dylan Moses, 2 for loss, 1 sack for Graham, and then 4 picks for him, 1 for Holcomb, 1 for Mikowski, 1 for Richie Grant, and 3 pick sixes today. Does take a toll. 2 forced fumbles for Brandon Collins, 1 recovered by Williams, 1 recovered by Grant, who both had days. 3 touchdowns. Holcomb had a touchdown as well, but 4 picks, 3 touchdowns, 4 your man, 12 tackles as well for DeLeon Mosias. Have a day. Have a freaking day. Have a freaking day. Have a fucking die. As what we have is Dwayne Haskins has an upgrade point. And you know, he might be hitting that free agency next year. You know, he might be looked at and looking into you know, for a new team. His stats look really good. It's just the fact that, you know, it didn't work out with us. Obviously, Dylan Moses now an 85 over the round. Not a 90 yet, but you know, he's damn near there. As Troy Apke's another guy that I think could start on the us team. So Josh Jones and you know, more of like a slot guy. You know, he's a guy that sees the field a lot, but it's from free safety and strong safety. He moves around. Hamsaw's another guy that I want to see the field more. Nasser Rildine. I don't know. I'm trying to upgrade him. You know, he's obviously to make him a better player. Shane Buechele. Obviously 0 out of 500. I don't know how that is possible. But you know, he didn't throw like hella inaccurate as you know, Gardner Minshew might be thrown onto the practice squad in a couple weeks, if not the last week. As the last week. 79 overall, Richie Grant. huge game for him on today. I want to get Justin Ross. I didn't get him really that in the game as he has a new ability. Defenders with this ability can still tackle effectively while trying to strip the die football. Taylor Bennett. Awesome win this week, Coach. The team has been solid all year, but I know the fans would like to see you kick it into high gear final stretch. Here's hoping you guys can finish strong. And yeah, hell yeah. We're gonna have to finish strong because, you know, we have all winnable games. You know, we can beat the Elks. We can beat the Chiefs. I think we can beat the Panthers, and I think we can beat the Seahawks. So, you know, that we can win out. I really do think we can win out. I don't think we need to win out. We're 7-5 with the Cowboys, who end up beating us a couple weeks back, as an incredible game for us. Forward, yeah. As one thing that I do want to show you guys is NFL records. INT interceptions in a game. 6 for Dylan Moses this year. INTs in a season. Dylan Moses has officially tied the record for the most interceptions in a season. With that being said, 4 games. If he gets one INT, one interception in the next 4 games, it's over. So that's gonna be crazy. So the Eagles, you know, I do want to check the box score because there's one guy that I was very interested in. Who kick returned their balls? Onye Thomas. He's a rookie. I'm interested in that guy. The only problem is he is on the CPU, so you know, he's one of those guys that probably can't make it happen. He's a 67. Oh, I do like this guy a lot, dude. Especially, yeah, safety, dude. Hell yeah, he's a good player. What mostly caught my eye is he's 6'30". 6'30". Be a nice guy to have, but yeah, I'm ready. Let's press ready to advance. We'll see when we advance, but yeah. Yep. I feel like we'll advance pretty quickly. So, you know what? We're not out of it yet. 7-5. We're not out of it yet, for sure. I think we might be advancing tonight. Tonight in both leagues, actually. 27-0. We do face the Bears, who are not in the league anymore. So, you know, obviously, you know, we're up 2-0. We gotta finish strong, you know. I mean, I think we started the season like 1-1. How did the season go for us? How did we lose all of the games? So now I started to give up toward the end of the season. We killed the Broncos. Got killed by the Giants. We killed the Saints. Pretty good to the Cowboys. Narrowed the Falcons. We took a 21-38 L to the Detroit Lions. Narrowed the Eagles the last time we faced them. Really? Damn. 28-38. Giants barely beat us. Damn near beat them. OT. Barely beat us there. Another really big team, but they didn't actually really barely beat us. It was a forced win. Cowboys by 6. And then, you know, I think we were at one point 3-1, 4-1. We were 5-1. And we lost 4 in a row, 5-5, 6-5, 7-5. We just gotta start winning out, you know. We had our bye week already. I mean, Panthers, Chiefs, Elks, Saints. All beatable teams. I think most importantly the uh, Elks are actually not having they're not having a terrible season. 2-2, 3-2, 3-3, 4-3, 4-4, 5-4, 5-5, 5-6, 5-7. So they're 5-7. I know we beat the Chiefs. I know we can beat the Chiefs because we've beaten them before. So a 5-7 team, it's gonna be a great matchup because both teams, fighting for the playoffs. AFC and NFC different. 0-1, 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 2-4, 3-4, 3-5, 3-6, 3-7, 4-7 for them right now. That I face the Ravens this week when they're 5-7, so they'll be tied with the Elks, same division as well. So I mean, we've got the Panthers, who started 0-3, 2-3, 2-4, 2-5, 3-5, 4-5, 4-6, 5-6. If I beat the Dolphins, they'll be 5-7 as well. Or they'll lose, they'll be 5-7. They could win and go 6-6. Seahawks 0-3, 2-3, 2-6, 3-6, 3-7. Alright, so I don't think they're gonna win. Considering they're 4-7. They lose this week. If they win this week, it'd be 5-7. Why are all these teams like right there to 5-7? That's crazy to me. I think most of them are they're all like close to 5-7. So they're all like teams that are close to us. Other than us. So all these teams are really close. We can beat them all. We definitely beat them all. No doubt about it. As we'll see how it goes next week. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button as hard as you possibly can. And I'll see you guys